So, with talking about women's sports and like, you when you were younger, you said you played with boys all the time and there's that whole difference and disparity that like women's sports are still fighting to this day for equality and in this sense just to get like a little or just the bare minimum of recognition that men's players are getting right now. What would you say that you would like to see improve in the game of like women's soccer or just overall women's sports?
Well, I also agree. I feel they do deserve a lot more recognition
Hmm.
um, for the sport that they play, and that comes with getting paid the same amount of money as men do.
Hmm.
Because although the game might be different, like for example, sure it might be a little more slow paced or whatnot, but at the end of the day, it's still having the same job of a football player or of a soccer player. Um, so I mean, I feel they should have more recognition, have equal pay, have the same opportunities as men do. Like you don't see the same amount of people watching the Women's World Cup as the same amount of people watching the Men's World Cup right now. And it's fair to say that it just doesn't interest some people. But I think when it comes to like the logistics and the backgrounds of it, they should be able to have the same recognition and growth that the men do.
I totally agree, and like I think that's something like people right now that like are in a high position playing at the highest level are still trying to push today. But I think you just even playing the sport, like you're probably inspiring like young girls around that like are like any game that you go to, like they see like, oh, this girl is playing and she's really good.